Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. To return this, Marcus Jones. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Go! Ready?
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
Had to do it on the ground, so boom. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. Or you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Bill King!
Let's get to that wide complete. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Hurts now on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. The hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Go street. 79 Broncos. Check smash. Check smash.
Fence in on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to leave some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. He has it out for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready.
So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
68. Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Rolling into enemy territory. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Willis to the air. There's a screen to Benson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Benson on the counter. Breaks the tackle. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Staying on the ground with Benson. Into the secondary past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. He rolls to his right. He can run it. Oh, the football's loose. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Ready. Hurt. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Hey, Smash.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Willis to throw it. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. 19.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Now quick to McBride. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Ready. Set. Ready. Go. Ready.
Now an inside give to Benson. Finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
Working inside the red zone. That pass is complete to McBride. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready up.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Ready? Viking 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. Right there, Hurt. Ready, let's go.
The give now to Benson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
You get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Rig alert. Rig Cowboy 80.
Willis looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Pushing for the end zone. And off the football. It's not loose. And the Eagles get to it.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points and they get the ball back for their offense.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. It's a screen to Barkley. Has good room at the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation creates a big play down the field.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Tiny and Brown back-to-back plays. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts yet again. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go Silver, ready?
On third down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Flush down now to his left. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Left check mash, 70 Timberwolves.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Ready?
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go! Let's go now! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready, up!
Throwing on first down, Willis. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Rig alert, 60 Bobcats, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Willis now. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Ready, ready.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Here we go, stack. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to return from the 29. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First down now, ball at the 33.
Great.
Throwing here, Hurts. Gets his back. Here's Barkley. He has this down to the 34. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running left, this is Barkley. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On second down, here's Barkley, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
It's Jones on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Ready?
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
70, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 12.
They'll try it right with Benson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense to the line fast. No play action. Here's Willis. Headed out right. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And he's not going to get there, Brock. Great performance up front by the defense. That forces 4th down. They'll throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Into the red zone! And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. We've set it down from 37.
Hey, smash Bronco! Go! Hey, Cowboy 80! Ready, right?
It's Benson on the give. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
On first down, Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And they bring him down around the 34. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. We got 14 yards on that one. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals 17-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. It's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now begin this drive with Benson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brought down back at the 32.
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Chased out to his right. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Okay, ready?
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First and 10 from the 32.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go to Barkley again. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Great, set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Great, set.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. After the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, here's Jones. He dodged the tackle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Set of downs for him from the 31.
18 Cardinals, 60 Eagles.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Ready,
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Cougar 19.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the set.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Option play, they give to Benson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hiking, 18. Let's go. Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.